I never expected. The wedding car that came to pick me up wasn't a luxury car. It was a beat-up tricycle, and the man picking me up was just a scrap collector. My sister mocked me, said I could sit on the tricycle and laugh, while she had to cry in the back of a luxury car. But I instantly recognized the man. I used to see him collecting scrap when I was delivering packages. I was once a wealthy heiress, but 6 years ago I got pregnant before marriage and was kicked out. I ended up delivering packages to survive. Then one day my father suddenly found me. He said he was taking me home. I thought he had forgiven me, but he just wanted me to marry the scrap collector in place of my stepsister. While she would marry a rich heir, that day both of us got married on the same day. Our wedding processions were worlds apart. People whispered and pointed, saying a single mom like me was a perfect match for a scrap collector. Before leaving, my sister sneered again, told me to come pick up their trash myself when they had junk. So I rode the tricycle with my son to the man's home. The moment we arrived, I was stunned by what I saw. The yard was filled with empty bottles. Suddenly a huge bag toppled over, nearly scared me into screaming. Luckily his mother was very kind. She was happy with me, didn't mind that I had a son. She even said my son looked just like her son when he was little. I secretly decided, since I had married into this family, I'd live a good life from now on. Then a maid brought over some tea. I took one sip and froze. I could tell this tea was definitely special, but the mother-in-law said she had no idea what kind of tea it was. Someone had insisted on giving it to them. She pointed to a corner, said there was a pile of it there. When I looked closer and saw all that dahong pao, I went stiff. Wasn't that worth tens of millions? Later, she took me to dinner, and I saw top chefs from all over the country cooking in the kitchen. She said they all rushed over when they heard there was a wedding. I almost fainted on the spot. At dinner, I was completely stunned. The table was covered with rare delicacies. That meal alone was worth hundreds of thousands. I couldn't afford it even if I'd delivered packages my whole life, but she smiled and said this was just their countryside daily food. Told me to make do. She also said since I didn't look down on her son, and agreed to be part of the family. We were one family now. Then she asked the man to bring out the gift he prepared for me. When I opened the box, I was shocked. It was filled with gold and jewelry. The man thought I didn't like it. He said if I didn't like it, he could exchange it. I quickly said I liked it, just felt it was too expensive. Then he handed me 2 bank cards. Said it was pocket money for me. I glanced at them. There were only 10 of these cards in the world. He gave me 2 at once. I was completely numb. I couldn't help asking him, is your family really just in the scrap business? He answered calmly, yes, our main business is collecting scrap. From cardboard to airplanes, we collect everything. We have businesses all over the world. We also own some mines. I cautiously asked, so you must be very rich. He scratched his head and said, not that rich. Most of the money is tied up in business. Right now we can only move about 20 billion. But if I liked, he could give it all to me. I was so shocked I questioned my entire life. Meanwhile, my stepsister thought I was probably knee-deep in trash, fated to live under her heel. But on her wedding night, her husband made her kneel to wash his feet. She refused, tried to call the maid, but he pinned her to the floor, warned her that if she married in, she'd better serve him well. Even so, she still tried to comfort herself, telling herself that washing a rich man's feet was still better than me marrying a scrap collector. The next morning, my mother-in-law told her son to take me shopping for clothes, said we couldn't come back until the closet was full. I told her we didn't need to buy so much, but she proudly said her son made money for me to spend. The man immediately made a call. The mall manager received the call and gathered all employees for a meeting, said an important guest was coming, but just as the meeting ended, the rich heir and my stepsister arrived. He shouted for all the clothes to be brought out for his wife to try. The staff assumed they were the VIPs and started flattering them. Then I arrived with my son. The staff immediately stopped me, said they couldn't serve me with VIP guests inside. I explained that my husband had already spoken to the manager, but seeing my delivery uniform, they mocked me, said my husband must be a delivery guy too, asked what right I had to shop here. Seeing I wasn't welcome, I turned to leave, but just then, my stepsister suddenly called out to me.